Several hours in, reserve management, clearing the trails of alien plant invader species, and sometimes it's time to get medieval and go into beast mode, because this is a dangerous job. It's very, very tiring. These have massive thorns that can just puncture your arms, and I've already got lots of injuries, but it's all worth it in the end to get the results here. Overcast, cool day in the Meerkat Magic Valley Reserve here, the Meerkat Magic Conservation Project, and it's time to do some alien hunting, specifically trail management. There's massive overgrowing in one of the water highways here. It needs to be trimmed back so that people can walk along here on visits. So this is a few hours of work. Yeah, it's time to get chopping. Trail management when chopping out thorns is not a joke. These can be extremely toxic, and I've often suffered from blood poisoning and nearly lost fingers to these thorns. And one of the main reasons for this is the fiscal shrike, the Luxman Lanius calaris species that occurs in the reserve, is very fond of pinning insects and even scorpions and other toxic creatures onto thorns to allow them to desiccate, and then it comes back to its larder. These birds are also known as butcher birds for this reason. But if you get any of these toxic thorns on you, they could even have neurotoxins on them, so they're not a joke. And in order to trim these back, requires quite a lot of blood, sweat and tears on occasion. Fortunately, this is only in the spring season, and it's very intensive. It's what I like to call power with purpose, or applied outdoor gym. You get out there and you do it, you make a difference, you don't make excuses, you make it happen. So this is just a bit of a POV. I don't usually chop only with one hand here. It's much more difficult to control the blade, but it's worth it in the long run to avoid any injuries for any visiting guests.